Hi guys, it's Kayla and welcome back to Heartstrings. I know I said the next episode would be Blood and Roses, but I ran out of tickets, so you guys will have to wait till tomorrow for that one. But it is coming soon, I promise. Without further ado, let's get right back into Heartstrings though. Things had started to heat up with Naoki, so I can't wait to see what happens next. These days, the music room has become one of my favorite places. No matter how I'm feeling, our quartet practices never fail to cheer me up. The sounds of our instruments flow gently through the air, creating a beautiful harmony. Well, except for today. Sorry. Yet another sour note jumps out of Naoki's viola. Wait, what? It's honestly really unlike him to be this distracted during practice. Oops. Tatsuya too! He fumbles with the bow's grip and it drops to the floor. To my surprise, Mr. Yoshima simply chuckles.
Alright, I can see you guys can't focus today. It's been a long hour. I'm sure you're all anxious for tomorrow. So that'll be enough for this time.
He dismisses us and practice ends just like that. What's so special about tomorrow? The four of us walk outside together. Naoki and Tetsuya are still being fidgety. Hey guys, what's happening today? Is something wrong? I scan their faces, but to my surprise, Mika smiles at me. Kayla, tomorrow's Valentine's Day. It's when all the girls in the school give chocolate to the guys that they like. Huh? So are you guys worried about it? Naoki grins sheepishly in response.
Well, if it's anything like last year, I don't know how I'm gonna reject all those girls.
Mika and I burst out laughing. Oh, how terrible. Tatsuya crosses his arms indignantly.
At least you actually get chocolates, Naoki. If it's like last year, I won't get a single one.
That's because everyone's too afraid to approach you.
What? I'm not scary.
He wrinkles his brow in confusion.
You're definitely scary.
This time, all four of us start laughing together. We continue back through the hallway. Since we left practice early, it's still pretty busy. So, for Valentine's Day, do you all have someone in mind? That's so funny because Valentine's Day just passed.
Well,
The two of them awkwardly avoid my eyes. Mika doesn't seem to notice. Yeah, what about you, Kayla? I open my mouth to answer, but Mika's attention is quickly taken away. I follow her gaze to see a curly-haired boy pass through the hall. He's wearing a strange necklace. That's probably the guy that Mika likes. He notices Mika and waves to her. She waves back cheerfully, blushing a little bit. As soon as he exits, Mika turns back to me. Hey Kayla, do you want to come to my place after school? Sure, but why? We can make our chocolates together. Ah, okay, that sounds fun.
Talk to you guys tomorrow then?
Alright, bye.
See ya.
Bye guys. I follow Mika back to her house where she happily invites me in. Oh, the chocolate making stuff. It's been a long time since I've had friends over, you know? Thanks for inviting me. Wow, your kitchen's amazing. Mika starts to take out the cooking materials and ingredients. Well, my mom used to work at a bakery, so she demanded that we have a nice kitchen. I actually learned a lot from her here. You must be really good at baking then. We'll see. She smiles and hands me a bowl. Ready to start? I nod and she starts to explain the basics of making the Valentine's chocolates. First we melt it, then we mix it, then we pour it into the mold. My fingers fumble with the materials, but Mika's amazingly skilled at it. She stirs the chocolate intensely, but with focus. It's fun to watch. You're working really hard, aren't you? Of course! I want to fill the chocolates with love. With love? So there is a person you're making it for. Was it that guy that we saw earlier today? Mika flushes happily. Yep, his name's Yuta. He's one grade above us. Now I can't help but feel a little bit curious. How did you meet him? Well, we were childhood friends. We went to the same grade school. I was teased a lot back then actually, but the first time I met Yuta, he defended me from all of the bullies. We always played together after that, and we were really close. She sighs with a sweet smile. It's embarrassing, but we even said that maybe we'd get married someday. So we exchanged toy rings from a prize ball. What? So you guys are serious? Well, Mika stops for a moment, obviously thinking. He moved away when he was in 5th grade. Now we're at the same high school, but we've barely talked since then. Sometimes it feels like we don't really know each other anymore, but I'm almost certain that he still likes me too. Wait, if you guys haven't even talked, how can you be so sure? Aren't you being a little optimistic? We're so mean. Well, he still has the ring. I know it's the same one. He still wears it around his neck. That means he hasn't forgotten the promise that we made. Now that I think about it, I remember seeing him with a necklace. Could that mean he still has feelings for Mika after all this time? But enough about me. Kayla, I want to know, do you like someone too? I should have expected the question, but it still catches me off guard. Well, I guess. I think I like someone. I knew it, but why aren't you confident about it? I look down at the mixing bowl and my heart races just thinking about it. Well, I've never really had a close relationship with a guy before now, but this year, a lot of things have changed. It's overwhelming, I guess. I don't know what to think. It's Tetsuya and Naoki, isn't it? Was it that obvious? Sure, they're the only guys I talk to, but well, okay, it was obvious. Teehee, I think both of them might be interested in you, Kayla. Who knows about that? I was thinking about making candy for the both of them anyway, just to be fair. No way! Mika playfully points her spoon at me. You need to choose one or the other. That's more fair to the one you really like. I see her point. I can't afford to be wishy-washy when it comes to my feelings. Alright, I'll just make one special box then. I'll try my best to make it good. That's the spirit. With that, we get back to working on the chocolate. After they cool, Mika takes out some icing and sprinkles. How do you want to decorate it? Cute and sweet. I try to make it look cute, but it comes out kind of smashed. Oh, they look so cute. It ends up okay, I guess. Not exactly what I expected, but pretty good for my first try. I turn to look at Mika's. Well, there's clearly no contest. Mika, your candy looks professional. It's beautiful. Well, I've been practicing for today, you know? Yours looks good too. You don't have to lie. I'm not lying, I love it. We talk for a little longer before I head back home for the night. In the end, spending time with Mika is really refreshing. She's so cheerful that I can't help but smile too. She really believes it'll work out with all her might. I just hope that everything goes well for her tomorrow. The next morning, the classroom's atmosphere is thick with anticipation. I guess Valentine's Day is a big deal at this school. I'm starting to feel a little bit nervous too. As soon as the bell rings, Mika rushes over to me. Can you come with me, Kayla? I'm a little scared of doing it alone. Of course, I'll be there for moral support. Alright, then we have to hurry. His class is really far and I don't want to miss him. She rushes out the door in a flash and I sprint to keep up with her. Along the way, I can see girls starting to take out their chocolates. Suddenly, the hallway is filled with an especially large group of them blocking our path. As expected, it's for the school's prince.
Thanks for this, but... Wait, Kayla, is that you?
Naoki suddenly spots me through the crowd of girls.
Don't tell me you're here to give me chocolate too.
Aw, he wants it.
If it's from you,
Everyone's jealous. Sorry, Naoki, we're in a rush. Talk to you later. Oh, I totally brushed him off. Mika and I force our way through the girls on our way to the next set of classrooms. The hall clears up a little so it's easier to navigate, and yet as we turn the corner, someone with a giant cello case happens to block the way.
What are you two doing here?
He eyes the box in our hands for a moment, but we don't have time to explain. We're gonna see Yuta!
Huh? Who's Yuta?
Before I can answer, Mika yanks my sleeve and starts to run faster. We're almost there! There's one last group of people standing in front of Yuta's classroom. Mika and I pause to catch our breath before making our way inside. As we look through the door, however, we both see it at the same time. Another girl is clearly giving candy to Yuta. They look pretty close, too. To my shock, she playfully feeds him the candy and he gives her a hug. Mika, Aww. I look over to Mika and expect to see her heartbroken, but to my surprise, she doesn't seem fazed. I guess he's busy right now. Let's try again after lunch. Wait, shouldn't we give up on it? There's already a girl with him. I just have to try. He's still wearing my ring, so it must mean something, right? I can't give up hope just yet. Mika's right about that, but I still can't help but feel strange about the whole thing. Alright, I'll go with you then. Thanks, Kayla. It means a lot to me. She smiles up at me and we walk back to class for the rest of lunch. When classes end, Mika gives me a nod and we make our way back towards Yuta's classroom. What's this uneasy feeling? After a quick jog, we manage to reach his class again. This time we catch him in the hallway. Yuta! Do you think I could talk to you for a sec?
Huh? Oh, sure, Mika. What is it?
Mika trembles a little, but her determination is unwavering. I really like you, so please accept these chocolates. Suddenly, a jumbled confession tumbles out all at once, and Yuta looks shocked.
Oh, Mika, I'm sorry.
Huh? Yuta shrugs apologetically and shakes his head no.
I really appreciate it, but I have a girlfriend now, so I can't accept this.
The news hits hard, and Mika's sunny aura starts to waver. What do you mean? You're still wearing my ring. I held on to that promise this whole time, you know. I thought you did too.
Huh? This ring?
He touches his necklace warily.
We were kids. I didn't think you actually expected us to get married. To me, this was always a token of precious friendship from our past.
He smiles sheepishly.
And I thought it looked cool.
What the heck? What a lame guy. Mika's face falls. Well, it means a lot to me that you still had it. I've always liked you. But Yuta unhooks his necklace and holds it out to Mika.
I mean, if this is so special to you, you can have it back.
What? Mika opens her palm and takes it gingerly. Thank you. I'm sorry about this then.
No, I think I should be the one saying sorry. I guess I should get going. Bye, Mika.
Without waiting for her reply, Yuta hurries back down the hallway. Mika simply looks down at the necklace and the chocolate in her hands. Tears start to well up in her eyes. Kayla, I'm so sorry you had to see that. I guess that was really embarrassing, wasn't it? She sniffs sadly, and I can't help but feel sorry for her. No, it's not like we expected this to happen, but I guess you were right. I was being too optimistic about it after all. I just wanted to stay positive, but I was really just ignoring the truth. This candy was all for nothing, and so are my feelings. What? No, that's not true at all. Impulsively, I take the box of chocolates from her hand and flip it open. I take a big bite out of the first one in the box just to prove it to her. This chocolate is absolutely delicious. You worked really hard and you tried your best. That's nothing to be ashamed of. Mika chuckles weakly and tries a chocolate for herself. Yeah, it's tasty. See, Yuta doesn't need to tell you that. It wasn't for nothing. I mean, sure, maybe you went into a little blindly optimistically, but that's something I really admire about you. Mika stops and looks up at me, confused. Why would you admire something like that? Well, I really look up to your conviction. You always see the best in people, and you never let anything get in the way of your dreams. It really inspires me. Mika smiles and wipes her eyes with her sleeve. Kayla, you're the one who inspires me. You're so kind. Thank you for helping me. You're my best friend. In fact, maybe you should be the one to have this. She reaches forward and drops the necklace into my palm. Why? Wasn't this important to you? Well, it's like Yuka said, it's a token of precious friendship, and I don't want it to be reminded of him anymore. Alright, then I'll hold on to it. Mika grins and looks back at the candy. And let's eat these up so they don't go to waste. Wait! Huh? I just realized you never gave your chocolates away. Oh, yeah. I was so worried about Mika that I'd completely forgotten about my own box of candy. Quickly, go and find it before it's too late. All right, thank you. I thank Mika, put the necklace away, and dash down the hall. I run as fast as my legs can carry me. I hope he hasn't left already. After all, I made these especially for Naoki. I sure hope we make it to him in time. I worked hard making chocolate for Naoki. Even though he gets a lot of candy, I don't want mine to go to waste. He probably already left. To my surprise, when I rush back down the hall, I find him immediately. He looks almost comical with his big stacks of candy boxes and bags, and to top it off, there's one less girl in front of him. Oh, not Reiko. Oh, Naoki, I put my heart into these chocolates. Please accept my love. Wait a second. That's Tetsuya. Oh my gosh, did they seriously mess this up?
Thank you, Reiko.
Naoki clearly looks uncomfortable, but he accepts the chocolate anyways. Looks like his plan to reject all the girls clearly failed. Okay, now it's Naoki. What the heck? That was so weird. I walk over to Naoki and tap him on the shoulder. Do you, need a hand? He smiles appreciatively in return.
Kayla, yeah, I think I'm gonna need some help.
Reiko glares at me as she loses Naoki's attention. I choose to ignore her as I take some of the boxes from Naoki. With that, she sneers and slinks away.
Thanks, by the way. Do you think we could walk home together?
Yeah, of course. I was about to ask the same thing. We head home together, and I follow him towards his house. Carrying all these chocolates, I can't help but notice how nice they look. It's obvious that they're all better than mine. Can we stop by the park for a little bit?
Sure, and maybe we can have some of those candies so we don't have to carry it all.
We make our way back to the park off to the side of the path. I sit down beside him at the bench, and he collapses with a sigh.
Alright. Take your pick. I'm sure they're all tasty.
But wouldn't that hurt their feelings?
What do you mean?
Those girls made these candies especially for you. Shouldn't you eat it? Naoki grins embarrassed.
Yeah, I guess you're right. He sighs and picks up a box. In that case, I'll just try a bite of each one.
He offers me a candy. It's cute and pink and covered with little hearts. And it's delicious.
Ooh, try this one.
He passes me another. This one's butterscotch. You're right, it's really good. Hands trembling, I unzip my bag and take out my own box. What do you think about this one? We did it.
Huh?
He looks down at my candy box and then up at me. His eyes soften and he takes the box into his hand.
Let's try it then.
He takes a bite and I can immediately tell that it's not very good. He laughs a little and takes another bite.
Have you given this to a lot of guys?
Actually, you're the only one.
Huh?
He stops eating suddenly and his eyes widen.
But earlier, I saw you and Mika. Weren't you running to deliver some chocolates?
Well, yes, but that wasn't my chocolate. I was just helping Mika give some to her crush.
Oh.
His expression changes and he gives me a sideways smile.
I'm sorry. I guess I assumed that, I was just another one of the list. A cute girl like you probably has lots of guys lining up.
I laugh a little at that thought. That sounds more like you, Naoki. But no, this box was special. It's just for you. I glance down at the shoddy-looking chocolates, a little embarrassed. Well, I know it's not nearly as good as the others, so it's okay if you don't like it.
Oh my god, it's Tetsuya again. Tetsuya, go away. This is Naoki's route. You just won't leave. No, I love it.
He takes another bite and another, energetically picking up the poorly made pieces. It's Naoki again.
After all, it's something that you made for me. It's impossible for me not to like it.
He grins and meets my gaze.
Kayla, you're just as sweet as this candy.
That's really cheesy, and it was dark chocolate. I guess that's bitter. Naoki laughs and shrugs.
Just Choco, let me have this one, won't you?
You know what? Maybe I should have given this to someone else. I laugh and pretend to take the candies away.
Hey, you said these were just for me.
That was before I knew you had such a terrible sense of humor. Chocolate. He grins at me and grabs the last candy before I can snatch it away. This Valentine's Day ended up being different than I expected, but it was better than I'd hoped. Spending this moment with Naoki, fighting over awful candy, I wouldn't have it any other way. It's the kind of feeling that warms me up from the inside out.
Next time I'll cook for you, okay?
But before I know it, the moment is gone. My phone's ringing. My phone starts to ring and I pick it up. Hello?
Hello, Kayla. It's Mr. Yoshima.
Oh, hi, Mr. Yoshima. What's...
I need you to come to the practice rooms now. Something's happened. It's urgent. Bring the others.
With that, he hangs up, and I'm left wondering what this could mean. What could possibly be going on? The story of the string quartet has ended in this stage, but new challenges are waiting for you in the near future. What is the call about? Will you and Naoki be together? Maybe we will find out. Thank you for playing the game and supporting us. What? I'm sorry, what? It's over? What? No, I'm not rating you. This was terrible. Oh my gosh. This is just the worst. That was it. That was it, guys. There's no more. I'm so sorry I played this game. This is terrible. Oh, I'm so disappointed. Okay, well, that was just an amazing conclusion. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm so sorry. And my power went out in the middle of me playing that, so I'm sitting in the dark right now. And I'm just really depressed about this. I'm not going to be playing Tatsuya's route, for obvious reasons. He kind of took over Naoki's there at the end. Well, guys, I guess I'll talk to you next time. Signing off. Bye!
Every